What's up, guys? My name is Ace, and amongst all of the supply drop nonsense that came with the update from a couple days ago for Days of Summer, there were definitely a lot of positives with that update as well, and one of those was the map Grind from Black Ops 2 was brought to Black Ops 4 and given to everybody for free. This isn't a Black Ops Pass map, so today we're going to be doing a Maps Exposed episode on this. If you guys are new to this series, what I do is I go through and I find all of the lines of sight, as well as any other sort of secrets that I know of on every one of these maps. I go through the map very carefully, very methodically, and I think you'll be very surprised by a few of the spots that I'm going to be sharing with you today. But first, I did want to share my opinion on this. I think props are definitely in order for Treyarch for doing this, for giving us one of these throwback maps for free for everybody. This is awesome, and this is the right way, in my opinion, to handle throwback maps, especially if you're not going to be like reimagining them and doing a whole different theme. If you're basically just going to be copying and pasting into this game, I know it is more complex than that, but essentially that's what it looks like, then doing it for free like this is awesome, and that's definitely the right way forward, and I hope we see more throwback maps return in this same way. As for Grind itself, I really enjoyed this map back in Black Ops 2, and I really enjoy the way it's playing so far based on my little bit of experience with it in Black Ops 4, but now let's get into the spots that I have for you guys. First off, let's kick it off on this side of the map over here, and there are quite a few spots back in this area. So first up, if you have enemies that are inside that building right there, you can hop up right here, and there you go. It gives you a little bit of a head glitch over top, so you can pick them off, or you can jump up right here, use this ramp to your advantage, so anybody that'll be coming through there, you can easily pick them off. Another little alternative, but it does limit you quite a bit, is you can jump up right here, and there you go. Nice little line of sight into the doorway. This can also be used to that area right there, which is fairly common. But like I said, you are limiting yourself back here. It is kind of a lame spot to be sitting in, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend that. Next up, over in this area here, up there is a very common spot that you'll have people sitting. They'll just sit there with a sniper rifle or an LMG or something like that. What you can do to challenge them is if you jump up like this and jump up one more time right up here, you will get the warning thing, but just edge your way back over and make sure you do it quickly enough. And there you go. That'll give you a line of sight on those people that are up in that area. The more you creep forward, the better off you're going to be as far as getting that line of sight, and they don't normally expect that. Little alternative for you guys, and this one is absolutely insane. It will only really work effectively with a sniper rifle, but if you hop up right here, wow, like look at that. That is an insane line of sight. You can pick those people off there, no problem, and in this situation, they'll literally have no clue what hit them. They can barely even see you through here, and it's quite an easy shot to hit. Now, getting into the skate shop area right here, this can be used really effectively if you jump up on top of the counter and edge your way all the way over to this corner right here. You actually get a great line of sight onto this doorway, so as people are coming through there, you can easily pick them off through this glass. Kind of a reverse to that, or like a slightly different spot. If you jump up here, you can watch that doorway through the glass right there, but in here, you are quite exposed to a bunch of other areas, so that one's not quite as practical. Right in towards the middle of the map, one thing that you can do here is you can mantle up like this, but don't jump into the window. Just use it like this if you stay crouched. That gives you a decent amount of cover to challenge people as they come through there. I wouldn't linger here for long, but sometimes it's good to pick off a kill or two. Now, getting right in towards the B flag, unfortunately, one of the best spots in the Black Ops 2 version of this map doesn't work in Black Ops 4. In Black Ops 2, you could creep up like this, and you would actually have a clear line of sight on the windowsill there, and a great head glitch to challenge them. And I feel like that was one of the lines of sight that kept that window in check. Otherwise, that window is a little bit too powerful because you have the height advantage and you have great cover on that window. So this, I felt, was a great way to keep that in check because challenging them like this, they have a clear advantage, and challenging them anywhere else, they have an advantage being in that window. So unfortunately, this line of sight does not work in this version of the map. Fortunately, though, when you come out to this side of the map here, if you have enemies that are sitting up in that area and you happen to get yourself right here, this spot still works. There's like a little invisible ledge there. If you just sprint up like this, it doesn't work, and you can't quite get yourself up there. So what you have to do is sprint up to it and jump, and then you'll land on the little ledge. It takes a little bit of practice, but a couple times here, once you get it down, it's actually a lot easier than I made it look, but there you go. You can jump up like that. Crouch, you have cover. Stand up. Great line of sight on those guys, and they don't normally expect you to have any cover there. Also from right over here, if somebody's capturing the B flag in domination, for instance, which is right in that spot there, what you can do is you can throw nades and stuff through that window. You can throw a stun or a frag or whatever through that window, and it will land into this room and potentially get the kill on them. Also, I wanted to point out very similarly, if you're up in this area here on the other side of the map, you can also throw nades and stuff through the windows right there. And same sort of story, it will land in towards the B flag area, and you just might get a kill with that. Also from up here, if you're pushing in towards the spawns over in that area there, a great little check spot you can use is simply to jump up like this, and you can kind of see what's going on in those spawns back there before making your move and deciding if you want to come down this way, or maybe you want to wrap around the left side. It's great to just have a look and see what's happening over there. Another thing over by these spawns is you can hop up onto this area right here, and this gives you a nice line of sight onto the barrels right over there, or garbage cans, whatever they are over there. Gives you a nice line of sight. It's a great alternative to just coming up like this, which is exactly where they expect you to be, and that's just a 50-50 gunfight. On the other side of that, if you're up in this area here, I don't recommend going behind these here. It just doesn't really work all that well, and you have a far superior position right here. Just shoot through the windows of this van, and it's much, much harder for the enemies to kill you from here. You can see the people up there or in that area, and it's so much better than standing right here. Now, finally, one last great line of sight I have for you is to challenge people that are sitting on this piece of cover right here. They will often sit there and just like lock down their spawn. A great way to challenge them, and they won't see you. It's simply like they're not going to see you here. If you come up to this wall right here, look at that. You have a little crack you can shoot through, and it's quite easy to get the kill on them there. And like I said, they're just not going to see you here. It's a very easy kill on them. And with that, that's going to wrap it up for all of the spots I have on the map Grind. It's pretty much the same spots that we saw in Black Ops 2, with a couple exceptions. But, of course, I'd like to know in the comment section below, what do you guys think about the map Grind? Also, what do you think about the fact that they brought Grind in for free for everybody? Just let me know those thoughts in the comment section down below. Also, if you guys have missed any previous episodes of Maps Exposed, I have covered every map that's currently in Black Ops 4. I will leave a link to the playlist in the description down below. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time. Yeah.